Hello and welcome to my 100 subscribers special. And yes, I did promise I was going to review this, but it is not in the best shape and it's extremely rickety and it's not a bad kit, but when I was younger, I really abused this thing. I played with it a crap ton and it's seen its better days, although we'll give you a nicer look at it here. I'm not going to transform it or anything, but overall, he does look awesome. I do highly recommend this Gundam if you are at all into Gundam, especially if you're into Gundam and Transformers. Back here, the huge backpack with the missile pods that can open up here. So, still, really cool figure, but it is a model kit after all, and they eventually do start to degrade. Although I haven't broken anything on it yet, I just really don't want to review it. There's just reasons, and instead of reviewing this, I'm going to give an overview of my collection. So, first I'm going to start with how I do my reviews. I use this stupid thing for a tripod on this desk I have, so this is what you guys have been seeing throughout all my videos. I have a light source up there, and that is basically it for my review station. Moving on, we have my Armada shelf, some of my favorite figures, or favorite collection, because I have almost all of them, except for all the mini-cons. I am missing Starscream and Bendy Prime, but we of course got Megatron there, Cyclonus, Tidal Wave, Demolisher. Got Unicron up there. He's not in the best condition, but at least I have him. And then we also have Red Alert back there, which is a super fun figure. We got Smokescreen, Hotshot, Prime with Overload. And then down here, there's Jetfire, Scavenger, Blur, Sideswipe, we got Wheeljack, back there we got Hoist, Thrust, and Sideways, and of course Laserbeak. And that's pretty much it for this Armada collection here. We also have more stuff down here. All those buildings you're seeing in the back there, those are all out of paper, and that's the lanyard from Laserbeak. But all those are out of paper. Some of them are handheld 3D printed, so there's quite a few back there. And we got that Bruticus, Pocket Toys Bruticus. We have the Devastator that is pretty much everywhere nowadays. And we have original Revenge of the Fallen Devastator. And back there we have a Walmart exclusive, I think. Transformers Prime Abominus. There's a random kaiju thing that I had there, kind of fighting with the two Pacific Rim figures I have. Down here we have a little bit more Armada. We have all the McDonald's figures. There's a Galvatron. I have one of the build your own hotshot things. Built to Rule, that's what it was. It is 100% complete. Also, I have some weird ass little figures of G1 combiners. Those are I found at like some old thrift store, and they're pretty cool. So that's basically it for this shelf. Also on my wall I have an awesome poster of one of my favorite childhood movies with Optimus Prime there. I think that's Chicago Battle, if I'm not wrong. Over here we have a IDW Comics poster of Hot Rod and Ultra Magnus. And over here we have a bunch of albums of my favorite band. On this shelf is just a little small shelf. Still don't really know what I'm doing with it, but I have those weird Lego things. Also have a little penny passport, but also the two model kits that first came out on this line, where we got Blitzwing and Bumblebee. Over here, I just have my Transmetal 2 Megatron with a Gundam Wing Endless Waltz real grade Wing Gundam. On the bottom here, just some random stuff. Over here, we have that is a Pagani Zonda. We have some weird stuff there. Also, over here we have a Green Bay Packer dude there. Also some other weird stuff there. And on this shelf here, we have my 3D printed stuff. Now, this ain't gonna look the best, but I have a Blackbird there. We have a Willis Tower, and my first 3D printed Transformer, which is Jetfire. If you want to see me review that guy, let me know. And throughout this video, if there's any figures you really want to see me review, just let me know in the comments. Also, I printed this massive Eiffel Tower. And in the back there is a giant Concorde. We also have an AT-AT, and we also have the Imperial Shuttle, and a little Spyro 3D printed. Over here we have my main shelf here. So we have the Season 3 Autobots from G1, Ultra Magnus back there. We got Wreck-Gar, Blur, RC. We got the Cup, which is, I think, not the 86 version, but there's like a Bumblebee or Bumbleverse or whatever the heck that is. It's that version right there, the Toon color one. Also, I have an original Hot Rod from 86. Back there, we have Sandstorm and Springer. Down one, we have all of my movie Autobots. Now, these are some of my more childhood toys that I had a long time ago, so they're not all in the best of condition. As you can see, Sideswipe is missing his head, and poor Prime back there missing one of his pecs. But we also got Ironhide. We have Bumblebee here. We got Ratchet, and my Skids, Mudflap, all those guys, which I actually really liked as a kid. I'm a weird kid. Also, we have another Bumblebee, and that is basically it for that shelf. Also, Crosshair's back there. If you can see him, he's really dark. I don't have any way of getting light into these shelves. And then one below, we have all of my Earthrise Kingdom, some Legacy 2 Autobots. This is the first and second season. So we got Brawl, Warpath, Huffer. We got my little mini dudes. Also, we got Trax right there. There's a Cliff Jumper, Hoist, Inferno back there, and then there's the Siege, Ratchet. We have an Earthrise Prime. That is a Masterpiece Bumblebee, and a Beachcomber. I don't think I'm going to get the new Beachcomber because I think that one looks just fine. I don't mind that Beachcomber. And if you're wondering how I have Prime and those guys standing so tall, his trailer is right there. So then we also have Grapple, Ironhide, Skids, and then right here we have Smokescreen and 86 Jayas. Also Skids, but I didn't say them already. So that's basically it for that shelf. Now over here, this is my Season 3/Season 4 Headmasters kind of stuff for the Decepticons. So we got, oh boy, I forgot his name. Snapdragon, yes. And then Scourge, Sweep, whatever which one's which, I can never remember. And then we also have back there a Double Dealer, which I absolutely love. I don't know why there's so much hate on that figure. It's a great figure. Also, the amazing Cyclonus, and then the Galvatron back there. And one of my favorite figures, because I had the G1 version when I was a kid, which is Spinster. He is amazing, and I love his colors. So that's it for that shelf. Down here, we have some Studio Series and a lot of my old Dark of the Moon figures. So we have Blackout back there, Brawl, Bone Crusher. We got, oh boy, Shockwave and Meg's there. Where's my couch? If you get that reference. There's Sentinel Prime. And down here we have my Season 2 guys, which is a little bit of a mess, but we do have a fully complete Combiner Wars Bruticus, and I want that other version, that Amazon exclusive one of that Blastoff. My friend has one, and I want it because it looks so much better than that one. And then we also have a Starscream, Kickback, Shrapnel, and our Shrapnel, and our Starscream. I need a Bombshell. I don't have any Bombshell. There's a Refractor back there, and then also a Blitzwing. So, yeah. And then over here, go to the center shelves, we have a lot of G1. We have a fully complete G1 6-shot, 100% complete. G1 Devastator, although some of his parts are kind of mixed-matched from different years and different figures. It's not like it's a whole original, every single part. It was from the same exact set, so it's a little mixed and matched. We have as much as I have of a Ultra Magnus, so I'm missing the head and the hands and many other accessories. Also, we have a reissue of Hot Rod, and then the two jump starters. I don't really remember their names. We have a guy from G1 Predaking dude, his head hanging down there. We have a really crappy and bad shape original Sideswipe. There's a Night Beat, and the reason why he's standing on there is because I have nowhere else to put him. But there is a Wheeljack, and then we also have a Sludge, which is awesome. He is in great condition, just doesn't have any of his accessories. And we have a guy from Computron over there. Now here is my new Armada shelf, which I'm hoping Hasbro will let me expand, although Tidal Wave is coming, but he ain't fitting in this shelf if that commander class is that tall. He's definitely not going to fit. I don't know where I'm putting him, but it should be interesting. Also, I just have him lying there. I call him Frisbee. Get it? Frisbee. Anyway, we also have the new Starscream, Megatron, Hotshot, and Optimus Prime. And then one lower, we have all of my G1 Autobots. And there was G1 Autobots there, but that's just what couldn't fit on here or here. So right here we have an original G1 Optimus Prime, which everyone needs to have one. A bunch of mini bots. See if I can name them all. We got, and one over here, Swerve, Pipes, Gears. That's a very mini version of Hot Rod. Sea Spray, Power Glide, Warpath, Bumblebee, Brawn, and there's a tailgate behind Power Glide right there. Don't have a wind charger. Anyway, there's Grimlock. He is an original. Also, we have my Sandstorm that I have reviewed. We have a G1 Cup, which this cup's kind of cool because I think I got it for a few bucks at a garage sale. An absolute steal. This was one of my favorite figures growing up as a kid because I got it from a garage sale. I was so excited when I saw it. I didn't even know what it was. I knew it was Cup, but I didn't really understand that this is like a really old figure, and I haven't really looked up how much this guy goes online, but I'm glad I got it for what I did. I think I didn't pay a few bucks. It was like a few quarters, so definitely worth picking up that one. Also, we have, I think, a G2 Jazz. Up here, we have a Superion that's also very mixed and matched and does not have many of his parts. And then we have a Power Master Optimus Prime, which is the one with the 3D printed head. We have another mixed and matched, oh my gosh, Defensor. And then we have a Metroplex way back there, which is seeing his better days. And then on the Decepticon side here, we have Double Dealer, which is partly why I like that new one so much, because I have the original and it's just an upgrade in almost every way to that one. We also have an Ape Face, which I still really want that Siege Ape Face. If anyone knows where I can get one for a reasonable price, please let me know. I don't really want to pay over $40 for one. I saw one at a local toy store and I didn't have the money at the time, and I just really regret not asking for him. So I'm like, he's a little much, but it was only like $25 for the new Ape Face and I just didn't get it. Anyways, we also have a Cyclonus in the back there, the reissue of Soundwave, and then I think Impactor. I could be wrong on that one. Quake. And there's my G1 Spinster that I was talking about. That figure is amazing. I really like that thing. And then we also have Asshole Train, as I like to call him. We have part of Abominus, and there's a Kickback and Bombshell. And what I have of the Seacons, I am getting a new set of the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive ones. So that review should be coming out around Friday, Saturday, I believe. I'll have a review of all the G1, comparing the G1 to the new reissue, and I'll comparing all those to another that I have of these guys. And then I also have a really beat up Shrapnel. On this side here, we have the not Titans Return, Power of the Primes Dinobots. And these guys are real near and dear to my heart because these were like probably my most played with figures out of my entire collection. These guys are my favorites, so I dedicated pretty much a whole shelf to them. And I have a little R2-D2 in back there. That's because I don't know where to put them. But I just dedicated a whole shelf to them because they need it, because they are pretty much the ones that that I played with the most and really kept me into staying with the collection. Down here, I have some stuff I made before, just the RMX and stuff, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. We're here for the Transformers. Here's just a little bit of a random spot here. We have some of the power, or not Titans Return. No, it's Power of the Primes. Let's see if I can get a good shot out there. But no, there is the Power of the Primes, Optimus, Rodimus. There is a Titans Return Soundwave, and then we have a Greg, I think is what MGO called him. Also, we have an Optimus Prime, Megatron, and a big Optimus back there. Right there, we have a Laserbeak for my Soundwave. And up here too, these two are kind of out of place. I don't have a blaster for these, and I am missing a blaster and Perceptor for this collection on the shelf. It's those are two of the figures I really want to complete this shelf. But I do have some of the blaster cassettes, but they're not really cassettes because they're like MP3 things or something. But they are still pretty cool, and I just wanted to mention that. I have not gotten that blaster, just have the Soundwave. Also on this shelf is a bunch of other random shit. We have a Pretender Vroom, which is a very obscure character I have. Also, we have two different Megatrons. We have the new Megatron and the old Megatron from the War for Cybertron games. We have a Cyberverse Grimlock. Right there we have a Ultra Magnus, a Blitzwing, Ratchet, and I can't tell what's in the back. Oh, it's a Power Master Optimus Prime from, I think, Power of the Primes. And then down here, we have some more miscellaneous stuff. We have got a Jetfire. We got that guy, which I don't remember the name of. We got Ironworks back there. A Scorponok, which is from Energon. And we also have the new dude there, which I don't quite remember his name. And then we also have my Gundam. So I'm not going to name them all because I don't remember all the Gundam names. And we're not really here for that, but this is one that I really like. I got this at a local toy store, and it's just like a non-model kit, but I painted it. You can see those panels are all different colors and shades to kind of give it a real grade look, if you know what I'm saying. And then also we panel lined the whole thing and just kind of detailed everything up. So that one I'm kind of proud of. But also there's my RX-78, which is the only Gundam I have reviewed to this date. And then we have a bunch of other Gundam. There's an Epion, which is a new real grade Epion coming out, which is pretty cool looking. I also have another Double Zeta, which I was going to review, and then it broke on me, and I gave up on that review. So you almost had that review, but that one decided it broke, which is why I don't review Gundam. Anyway, down here we have more Gundam, which is a glass case, so it's going to reflect pretty bad. There's my real grade Tallgeese, which I broke the legs off of and had to repair, so it's definitely not the prettiest down there, but it still works, and I love that one. I also have Goof Custom, and there's a no grade right there, if you even know what that is. And then we also have Impulse Gundam, my Dynamez, or Junimez, and some other various Gundams from various shows. I just have them all just with each other. Then down here we have my Masterpiece collection. No real rhyme or reason, just all my Masterpiece I have. I used to have an original Masterpiece Optimus Prime, but I don't have it anymore, which is unfortunate. But there we go, we have Bone Crusher, which he is absolutely massive. And then we also have the Soundwave. It's the Toys R Us version that I have reviewed. And then we got Trax, which I really like. I don't think I've reviewed that Trax yet, so that is one I would love to review, because that is a absolutely perfect figure. And we have a Sideswipe, and my first Masterpiece, which is hiding in the back right there. Just unfortunate how it is shaped out, but I do have a Sunstreaker. And down here we have all of my RAD stuff, which this guy just keeps falling over because he is a knockoff, and he is the same kind of guys that those other combiners were back in the video. So there's that guy, he fell over. We have the build team all in their construction vehicles, because I like them like that. So I don't know why I don't have them in combined mode, but I needed to fill up shelf space. When that new Omega Prime comes out, I'll be able to put them side by side. So that would be awesome. Or have one of them in the Omega Prime, one of them in the other Prime and Ultra Magnus mode, something like that. But there is my Omega Prime. And then on the very bottom shelf, we just have some Halo stuff. So I believe that's a Banshee. We have that dude with Mantis there. And then a nice little, I think, Halo 2 figure. So that is awesome. And up here, we have a lot of just random figures that are either too big to fit anywhere or just don't fit in with anything. So over there, we've got the new Legacy Megatron. We have the absolutely perfect figure Skylynx. We have the Legacy HasLab Victory Saber, so that's pretty cool. Bludgeon, we have my only Energon figure, which is Energon Megatron. And there's a Corvette Trax. Now, I could not find another Alternators Trax that had this weird look to it, and there's kind of like a paint chip. I don't know if this is a custom or whatever, but it looks really cool. If anyone could help me figure out like what this is from, that would be awesome, because I don't quite know why it has this weird deco with it, but it looks cool. Anyway, we also have a Combiner Wars Superion, which is pretty awesome. I love that figure. And then we also have the G1 Skylynx, which is just one of my figures I used to really want, and now I finally have one in my collection. It's kind of one of my holy grails. Also, we have a Leo Prime, and my first Transformer ever, which I got from Easter. He is the one that started my whole collection. So he has a special place in my heart, which is why I display him up here. And also we have the DeLorean, which is missing the window. He's this Gigawatt seen better days. And we have a Kabaya kit, Piranacon, or Predaking, or King Poseidon. I can't remember the name, but the Seacons. So his little fist fell out, so that's why Underbite's down there. But that guy, I'm going to review with the new one and make a little mega review thing. Also, we have the box set of Stunticons. So we got Menasor. And my figure that got me the most views, which I still don't know why. I mean, it is a very popular figure, but thanks for the almost 10,000 views on this figure. That was unexpected. So yeah, he probably boosted my channel the most to get me to my 100 subscribers here. And then we also have the new Starscream, and then the Hotshot, which was after he got beat up by Megatron and then scanned as a new military vehicle. So it was like Power Link's version. So I just have all my Cybertron figures right there, and that's all I have for Cybertron. Also, another little niche thing I collect is buildings. So we have a Burj Khalifa, and then a crap ton of Empire State Buildings, and that one is made out of wood, which I made myself. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off real quick. So that is it for my collection, and again, thank you for the 100 subscribers. I think we're at 103 right now, so thank you again. It wouldn't be possible for me to keep making these, because I would completely lose all my dedication if I didn't have any following people and I didn't have any response. I wouldn't still be doing this. And also, that is pretty much it for my collection. There might be a few other small things, but that is basically it. Thank you again for 100 subscribers, and this is Ty Guy Reviews. Peace out.